bring in Ilya Shapiro, editor-in-chief of Cato's Supreme Court Review. Ilya, let me first just cut to a simple question here. He's been called Scalia 2.0, meaning that he very much mimics or mirrors how Antonin Scalia would have ruled on certain things. Is that a fair assessment, or are there shades of gray on this one?
Well, every judge is his own person, and perhaps it's Scalia 2.0 because they've sanded down some of the hard edges. Gorsuch is known as a very good writer, readable opinions and copy, but not as acerbic or abrasive, perhaps, as Scalia, and also less deferential to government agencies. So that, in my book, both of those things are a plus.
He is known to have sometimes reached decisions that favor liberal opinions and thought. Do you find that interesting?
Well, when you're a good judge, you don't look at the end result. You apply textualism in statutory cases, that is looking at the meaning of the words of the laws that you're applying, or originalism, the original public meaning of the words of the constitutional provision. And sure, that sometimes leads, I'm sure, to end results that a judge might not like. Justice Scalia, for example, was very favorable to criminal defendants regarding the Fourth and the Sixth Amendment, which you would not expect from a law and order conservative, which one would expect someone like Scalia to be.
Judge Gorsuch has been a strong supporter of religious freedom rights, which is interesting because right now we're talking a lot about Muslims here in the United States and the freedom and the rights they may have. Could you ever foresee Neil Gorsuch maybe disagreeing with some of Donald Trump's moves over the past 72 hours, specifically regarding some of the part-time immigrant bans?
Well, it's too early to tell exactly the scope of whatever legal challenge emerges from all this and whether it would even reach the Supreme Court. I hear that they're tweaking the order regarding green card holders and others. But anyway, this is one of the ironies of this unconventional move of putting out the list that Trump did during the campaign. No presidential candidate has done that. The judges on that list are all very excellent, and Gorsuch certainly is a superstar even of that great list. But all of those judges have in common that they respect very much constitutional structure, the separation of powers, and so would, I'm sure, go against executive overreach, just like the justices who President Nixon appointed. He thought they'd be loyalists, but they all ruled against him on the Watergate tapes.
Well, a good judge rules in favor of the right way to think on those things. Ilya Shapiro, great to see you. Ilya Shapiro, Cato Supreme Court Review Editor-in-Chief.